驚いたよ。ここまでやるとはね。
さあ、今から特別授業を始めるわ。みんな張り切っていくわよ。
Hi guys, this is a guy here. I have school now, so which is tiring. Thankfully, long weekend. Then again, I haven't been streaming as much even then. That's mostly because I don't know what to stream. I could stream Duel Links, but it's like Duel Links has never been my forte when it comes to gaming. Because I have never gotten the will to play Duel Links for so long, and it's like it's an event I really like. Okay, my Super Soul set. Let's make this interesting. Is a Super Soul where if you're charging your key, it gives auto key recovery to all your allies. So this is perfect for raids, especially if you have multiple people in it, because they'll charge the key, so they can start doing their supers and ultimates. And this super soul is a supreme kai of time super soul, so it only is available during the event. Sadly, I don't know when the event will come. It's random. And sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's 3 days, a week. We don't know how long the event will last. So yeah, I just got lucky that I was able to play on the event. So, which is better, going beast or going turn golden for freeze race characters? Beast or golden? Golden is better because first one, there's no downsides for golden. It's a fast transformation. Its key boost, which is the only thing you care about, is 30 to 40%. Last time I checked. Sure, there's no other boost, and there was a debuff for key recovery, which kinda hurt the race, but still, there's no debuff to anything else. And there's a speed increase as well, so there's that. But Beast has just a long ass transformation. Sure, it gives an overall 30% boost to your character, but you're unless you're spec into some strike moves in your character, which normally you don't do, you go specify either key blast or strike base. There's no point. And also the basic is good as well, but majority of the time it's not good for PvE build because you're just gonna charge your key and be like a turret, or you're just attacking your NPC opponents with Emperor's Death Beam, one of the best ultimates in the game for PvP. Hmm. I only been playing Saiyan, Male Earthling, and Freeze Race. Haven't tried Namekian or Majin yet. I might make a Majin character or Namekian character soon, just to see what turn gold and purification and turn giant is. And I think that is Vegeta's final explosion, which is not a great move because of one thing, because the fact that it requires you to have a small arena or something, because it's like a small map. If your map's too big, the AI can just fall down and will be out of range, or it's just too far away to be in range. And if you're in my Discord server, you would be noticed I've been spamming a Pokemon bot, which is called the Mew bot. It's a very fun Pokemon S type bot game on Discord. It's pretty nice. It's slightly better than Poke 2, mostly because it feels like you're actually playing a Pokemon game. But Poke 2 is like a Discord game that's just Pokemon. And I've been recently watching some YouTube short videos about Pokemon MMO or Poke MMO, which is okay, but I just read how they do breeding, which really sucks. Because when you breed two Pokemon, you just sacrifice two Pokemon for the price of one. So, which kinda hurts. Uh,
そうせなくっちゃね。
and Dragon Ball wise, there's a new DLC for Kakarot, which is about OG Dragon Ball. Still, OG Dragon Ball was fun. It'll be very hard to remake that because there's so many jokes that are so Dragon Ball that is so not allowed anymore because of culture changes and stuff like that. Or maybe it will be allowed because people are trying to counter that change. Hmm. The only downside of doing raid events, which I like stated numerous times, is that you have to make a room and you have to wait for people. For example, I was reading something and I just noticed, oh my gosh, I have four people. Tried to log in. Too many people came. The room got dissolved or something. Then I remade the room. People came again, but some of them just left. Huh. Oh well, back to waiting. I'll mute myself. Since there's really nothing much to talk about. Like, oh my. Oh, never mind. Someone just came in, which was pretty quick. When it comes to this type of events, they're pretty fun because they're pretty easy. Because you just have to find a person, or if you're really rich, you have like two laptops. You can turn on one other laptop, get a new Steam account, which is easy, and just pay for Xenoverse 2 when it's on sale, and just give it to the other account, and you can play two. And if you have two, you're good enough to do every single event, and that's great. I'm tempted of doing that, not because I have two laptops, because I have to access to two laptops. I just need to log out to the Steam account and the other one, and remake a new Steam account, and rebuy Xenoverse 2 to get a different save file. But if I'm gonna do that, might as well buy Xenoverse 1 because it's pretty cheap when it's on sale, and just get all the DLC stuff for Xenoverse 1, then grind it as best as you can, which is gonna be pretty difficult because Xenoverse 1 has very bad RNG. It's like worse than Xenoverse 2. So I don't know if it's worth it. Like story mode, what? There's like a story mode DLC for Xenoverse 2, so you can play the story mode of Xenoverse 1, which is okay-ish, but it's like like the cost of the DLC is similar to the cost of buying the whole game with its DLC. So it's like, is it really worth it to buy the DLC when you can just buy the whole game, which the DLC is based on? Then again, if you don't have Xenoverse 2 right now, you can buy Xenoverse 1, finish the story of Xenoverse 1 and everything. So you can transfer that character and the moves that you can transfer to Xenoverse 2, which is actually can be help you will be helpful so you can do less grinding in Xenoverse 2. But certain moves can transfer like Super Saiyan, Potential Unleash, and like Wish's ultimate. And Steam friends asking me to join their thing. I'm just gonna tell them I'm currently in a room. Uh, uh, oh my gosh, all of four of them. Technically, there's supposed to be five people here, meaning my partner who's an actual person is not available. Then again, they had like one red bar. Maybe it's my fault why it's bad right now. There's a chance. Uh, One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Hey, there's five people here. So this person here with no name must be the one with no name. Yep, must be my partner or something. Uh, like space and sky is basically the same. One difference is that space has these asteroids or meteoroids here. Has quit. Their Wi-Fi must be so bad. The only advantage is if you're the one who made the room and they quit, you get to play the event. Especially if it's like mid room like this. But if the host leaves the room will just dissolve, which is very sad. Oh my gosh. Ah, sad. Oh, I just binged the rookie. It was okay. I binged it because of one reason. I kept watching it in my YouTube shorts, so I just want to see how else it does. And I skimmed through some parts, so I'm not sure if the first black woman character that I saw, whose name is Bishop, is still alive or not. I am not sure. I'm just gonna Google search it later, or DuckDuckGo search it later. The reason I have my mic on is because I have a mic. Might as well use it for a bit. And this is like my third raid, so I'm like at least 30k. Because it like gives you 10k a pop, or at least 9k a pop each time you finish this. You just need to do this like 11 or 12 times, 10 to 12 times. Then you're good. Hmm. But you only need like 100,000 to get all the things you need for the event. The Cyberman 1 billion thing, I feel so sad about it. Like, I only got like 600 Cyberman. You need 1,000 to do. Was it 600 or was it 400? I'm not sure. Maybe it's 400 to 600, or maybe it was just 300 Cyberman. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna check my thing. I bought DLCs and I never bothered using any of the DLC characters. Which is like, oh my gosh, it's like, why did they waste money? But there's some DLC moves like Ultimate Charge and what was it? And Burst Charge, which I like using. So there's that. I am 40,000. I just need like 60,000 more. Hmm. I'm gonna invite one person since they did ask. Oh, they're not available anymore. Hmm, hmm, hmm. The person asked me, it was like, do prefers like playing PvP with me, and he's such a better player. Then again, his characters are level 99. Well, my level characters like level 96. So there's that. Now that I have to wait. Hmm, hmm. I have to wait. Which is better? Which you think is better, Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan God? Because those two forms are the only ones that are quite comparable to each other. Because Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan is a form above God, which is a form that's above Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan form 4 is a Super Saiyan form that is above Super Saiyan 3. The Great Ape, the Golden Great Ape form is just a form that is near or on par with Super Saiyan or a little bit stronger. But the problem is, Golden Great Ape, you can't control the form. The moment you control it, you go directly to Super Saiyan 4. So there's that. For me, if you're saying Super Saiyan 4 takes way too much work to actually master. First things first, you need to master Great Ape. Not Super Saiyan, Great Ape first. Because when you become a Super Saiyan, the mastering of Super Saiyan is far easier than the mastering of Great Ape. You need to master that first. Then you master Super Saiyan. Then you turn Great Ape, then become a Super Saiyan, and hope your body can handle the multiplier. Because we do not know how the original Super Saiyan destroyed their planet. My headcanon was there was a civil war, between one side who wanted to become space pirates to conquer, and the other side who wanted to become bodyguards. Both sides in the end want to fight strong opponents. One side is we're gonna fight the inhabitants. The other side was we're gonna just stay on these planets and wait for invaders to come and we'll just fight them instead. They fought. Silver, one of them becomes a Super Saiyan, destroys the planet, and those that escape went with the pods or whatever technology they use in Planet Sadala. That's my head canon. How Planet Sadala went boom. Then after that, you can finally go Super Saiyan 4. Well, Super Saiyan God, you don't even need to go Super Saiyan. You just need 5 other Saiyans who are kind-hearted and are kinda nice. And Vegeta was able to be part of the ritual for Super Saiyan God, which means the flooring of being kind-hearted is not that high. We need to remember, Vegeta is a genocidal, mass-murdering ex-soldier who, when he first joined the ritual, did a mass murder not even 4 years, not even more than 4 years ago, or more than four, not more than 5 years ago. Because his last time he mass murdered people was in the Boo saga, and we know the Majin mark does not change how a person really, because Vegeta was in control the entire time. So yeah, if Vegeta can be in the ritual, the it just really lowers the flooring of it. So there's that, and also there's a YouTube poll about Omniman versus Demon King Piccolo. It is a very difficult thing for me to answer because Demon King Piccolo has two advantages. One, range. He has Ki Blast, so whatever he does, he can keep Omniman away. But problem is he got tired when he did a blast that is a city-sized blast, which means his stamina is not that strong. Master Roshi was able to blow up the moon, but then again, Master Roshi did his bump up form. Then his second great ability that he has that Omniman does not is his ability to mass produce minions. Demon King Piccolo can spawn his kids, especially if he's at his prime. He can keep spawning an army of his children whose power is more or less equal, slightly lower than his own. And each of those kids can just grab Nolan's arm. And boom. I hope that's a correct name for Omniman, which is Nolan. Then Demon King Piccolo can just launch a powerful beam through Nolan's heart. And boom, he wins. But then again, Nolan can just do what Kid Goku did and just fly very, very fast and punched him. Which is what Kid Goku literally did to defeat Demon King Piccolo. He flew very, very fast with his launching a ki blast to push him off the ground, then filled his hand with ki and punched through Demon King Piccolo's chest. Omniman can physically do that. Fly very, very fast and punch him. And the thing is, like, Demon King Piccolo is such an early part of Dragon Ball that I think he's weak enough that it will actually work. This problem when do versus matches. Some characters are just too strong to make it fun. Other characters are too weak. It's fun when it's like you aren't really sure about it. Then there's also a weird common misconception in anime groups about the big three. The big three is the big three of anime slash manga at the current generation. The first time the big three was named was when Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece were all running at the same time. and those three were the most popular mangas at the time. And now everybody's saying, "Oh my gosh, this new anime or manga can replace one of them." But then again, it is the current generation. You have to think about what's the current generation like. I think My Hero Academia can be a part of it, but again, My Hero is ending soon. Demon Slayer is also has already ended, so it can't be. Then again, good anime and manga is hard to find because it's like everybody's just repeating the isekai genre. But then again, isekai is the best form of escapism right now, where you want to escape reality. And if you want to escape reality, isekai is the best thing to do. Being in another world, starting over, hoping you can survive there. Realistically, 9 out of 10 people will die if they get isekai. Because there's a pretty good chance you just land in the middle of nowhere. Or it can be like similar to Wartinya Senki. Forgot if I butchered that or something, but it's a light novel slash manga where summoned beings are turned into slaves, which is very realistic. If you're gonna summon a creature, you're gonna turn them into a slave because you don't know if they're friendly or not. So yeah, so yeah, being isekai is so risky. Even if you get isekai into an anime, there's like a lot of bad animes to be isekai in. There's like I can name like three zombie animes. There's like Happy School Life Club anime. Don't know about that, but I know I haven't read it. Watch it, but I know it's a zombie anime slash manga. There's High School of the Dead. There is Zom 100. Three mangas alone already zombies, and there's even more that I forgot that I think I read that is still zombie based. That's still zombie based. Ugh. And there's of course High School DxD, even though it's been how many years since the last anime. It's basically a death world because it's like if you're in a sixth generation, the world will end within 1 year at best. And you hope that one kid can power through it all. So, nope. Bleach is basically real life, except heaven and hell exist. At least a Japanese version of them. So, surviving that is easy enough. You're the common guy. You just don't live in Japan. You just don't live in Japan. Naruto, not that well. Because the amount of problems that world has. They had like 4 or 5 world wars. Or at least wars in their country or something. We don't know if the elemental nations are all of Naruto. We don't know that unless you consider the movies where we see European style characters as canon. Hmm. Dragon Ball is probably one of the safest place to live on post Demon King Piccolo era because if you live in West City, you're basically safe. Thank you, new follower. I was just talking about what anime is best to be isekai into. And I think it's gonna be Dragon Ball. Mostly because you're gonna be pretty safe. Or if not, you're gonna be isekai to another. If not, when you die, heaven and hell is real. And if you suddenly get killed in Dragon Ball, the moment you get isekai, you're gonna go to King Yanma's place or King Yama's place. The only thing you have to ask is get permission to go to Snake Way and just walk there. And if you're before canon or after canon, You walking there will attract interest at least. So let's say it's before canon. By the time you're somewhere in Snake Way, Goku must have died already, and you can ask Goku for a piggyback ride to King Kai's place. Then you can be part of canon, and you can just tell them. You can just tell King Kai to tell the people on Earth to make the wish of let those who live on King Kai's planet be brought back to life. So you and Goku can be brought back to life. And you can continue to push Goku to break through his undead body's limits. So maybe he can naturally do a Kaioken times 4. Hoping it doesn't kill Vegeta because Vegeta is a very important asset slash character in the Namek saga. Because without Vegeta coming, Dodoria would have killed Krillin and Gohan. They will literally would have died. Dodoria has a power level of 22,000. Krillin only had like 1,700. Gohan was like 2,000 maybe. I do not know to listen to four big guys. I do not know what's that. I do not know what is that. If that is copyrighted music, I will not play that because I don't want the stream to be copyrighted. Besides, what I'm doing right now. I do not even know who is this four big guys. Uh, don't really know. Uh, I don't really know. And I'm currently just streaming. I mostly streaming because it's just it makes my waiting time give something like I played like Duel Links like for about 30 or 40 minutes, which is not good enough to stream. Here, I played the game for like maybe 15 minutes. But majority of the time is just waiting. Might as well make this waiting time pay me, even though I don't earn a lot from Twitch. Like it's like pennies per stream or something. Ay, ay. Okay, four big guys. Who are they? I am not into rap, my guy. I'm not into rap. Wait, was I supposed to Google something else? Like, I forgot what I was supposed to Google before that. Oh well, maybe it's a good song, but then again, it might be copyrighted. And I want to post this later on YouTube, so no. So no. I want to pull because I dumped my VODs on my YouTube channel since I haven't thought of anything to actually make a video yet. Oh my gosh, there's someone here. Hey, there's someone here. I'm like 42,000 points. I'm 42,000 points already. I just need to do this 3 or 4 times. Then I'm good. Not 3 or 4 times. 5 to 6 times. Oh my, it consumed basically a bar of health. Hmm. Hmm. Best starter Pokemon for Kanto is Bulbasaur because the first three gyms will be a cakewalk. Johto is Cyndaquil or Totodile, especially if you're doing it Gen 4 style. Gen 4 really helped Totodile. Hoenn, it is Mudkip because Watson is just a pain to try and beat if you don't have a Mudkip or you don't have a Geodude or something. Because water ground types are rare to get pre Watson. Same thing with fire types. You can get a fire type pre Watson as well. Then again, you can try and evolve your Shroomish into a to a Breloom, and hope for the best there. Yeah, when it comes to Gen 4, the best type has to be Chimchar because of the lack of fire types, and that's literally it. The lack of fire types. Piplup loses to uh, the second gym leader because it's a grass type. Even if, though Piplup can learn back pretty early on, he's still risking it. And Grottle is just grass versus grass, so not that well. Like the first two gym leaders are things that you have to really worry about. The third, maybe Gen 5. Gen 5, Embor's okay. Embor's okay. But Samurott is like better. But then again, there's Semitoad. Semitoad is such a good water type. Because it's another water ground type. Superior, there's like a couple of good grass types in Unova, so getting a superior is kind of pointless. Unless you just like this look of it. Gen 6 Kalos, Froakie is the best. Just get Froakie because of Protean Greninja. Oh my gosh. Downsides of Emperor Step Beam. If you miss and there's chance you might just stay there instead of following your target. Hmm. Emperor Step Beam versus Super Key Explosion. Super Key Explosion is better for PvP, I think. Because majority of the time, most people just pick like the World Stage Stadium, so it's small enough that you can maximize Super Key Explosion's range. Hmm. Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan 4 is just a very nice transformation. It's one of the few good things from GT. Like GT only has like very few good things. Like I can only say two, which is Super Saiyan 4 and Baby. Everything else is pretty trashy. It's very bad. It's just so bad. Like there's like some minor things that make it okay. Like Goten Goten's personality, which makes him so different compared to his brother and his father. Who but there's very few good things to say about GT for me. Like the first arc of GT is just a pain to watch because it's like even if Goku is a kid, he could transform to Super Saiyan, and he could easily one shot other characters. So makes just makes him having a hard time with a lot of those characters because he was playing just makes so little sense for me at least. Then the Super 17 saga doesn't make sense for me at all. Like if Super 17's way of breaking the dimensions between other world and the living world was possible, then Dr. Gero would have done it, or other smart characters who died would have done it, but they haven't. The Shadow Dragon saga, it's I don't really like it because I don't. There's like the Dragon was having a reasons why you shouldn't use them type of deal, and the fact there's only three good Shadow Dragons. It's like Nova Shenron and the Ice Dragon and Omega Shenron. Only those three are actually usable. The rest are trash. So yeah, like there's only three villains, like Super 17, Baby, Omega Shenron, and the twin Shadow Dragons. Those are the only good usable villains in GT. There's like General Rildo as well, but that's connected to Baby, so not that much. Then let's go with Super. Let's start with there's Hit, Kaba, Frost. That's just the first arc. Hit Kaba Frost like the Winnie the Pooh and Magenta, or is it Magetta? And it's okay. There's also Champa as well, but Champa's a god of destruction, so you can't use him as a real villain. Then there is the Goku Black Saga, which we have Black, Zamasu, those two already. Then the tournament power, which gave us Jiren, which just gave us Jiren, Topo, Kale, and Caulifla. Those are only people that I actually care about in tournament part. Like Rubian and their Super Sentai thing, didn't really care about. So I can't believe Rubian became a character. Why? 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 Then there's also the Moro arc, which gave us Moro 723 or 77. Whatever that new android that was introduced in the Moro arc's name was, which gave us two more. But then again, GT only had like four major arcs, which is the early arc, Black Star Dragon Ball, which is main boss is General Rildo, Baby in the Baby arc, Super 17 the Super 17 arc, the three Shadow Dragons I thought of, which means 3 plus 3, 6 villains that are actually usable. 6 villains. Okay, I cannot use Resurrection F and Battle of God, so reverse 6 versus 7, which gave us 3, which is Frost, Kaba, and Hit. That's already 3 from just the first arc, but it's like the main guy and Frost, so that's 2. If we disregard Kaba, then we have Goku Black and Zamasu, which is 2 again, which gave us 4. Then the Tournament of Power arc, which gave us Topo, Jiren. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. Which made us more or less equal to the GT arc, with GT has 4 arcs that are original to them. So technically 2 arcs combined together, which is the Black Star and the Baby Saga, which gave us only 6 villains that are worth remembering, possibly. Super 6 as well. But if you gave them one more arc, like the Moro arc, which gives them another 2 more villains, which is Moro and 7-3. I hope that's his name. 7-3. Uh, yeah, 7-3. So yeah, Super versus GT. The problem with GT is that it was try to cash cow a cash cow and did it poorly. While Super did it and they did it well. That's the only difference. It's things like GT was trying to get the kids who like Dragon Ball to buy more stuff for Dragon Ball. But problem is kids grow up and have a phase of not wanting Dragon Ball. That's the problem. It's like an age thing right now. Like currently we're in the generation of kids that watch Dragon Ball and love Dragon Ball and can spend money on Dragon Ball. The Naruto generation is slowly becoming that. That's why Kishimoto is unable to create another manga series because it's like Naruto is just such a great thing he created. This is Magnus Opus. If you know what a Magnus Opus is, it is the greatest thing ever that a creator will ever make. Which is extremely disappointing for Kishimoto. Then again, if Kishimoto could try, he could try do what the Soul Eater guy or Soul Reaper guy made with Fire Force, where Fire Force is a prequel series to Soul Eater. He could do that, but again, Samurai 8 failed so badly. Then again, he should have tried making it as a web novel first to see if people would actually like it. Then get it published in a manga serial and make all the manga serial like One Punch Man did. One Punch Man is a gag manga first and foremost that became quite popular later on. And there's technically two versions of One Punch Man: the web novel, which the drawing is not that great, and the one which is drawn by the guy who made I Shield 21. Last time I checked. My Discord, Rumble, YouTube, and Steam. I barely update Steam, mostly because it's like, what do I update there? Like, I can't post my VODs on Rumble. Oh, my Steam is just in case you guys want me to play with me on Xenvoerse 2 or Duel Links on Steam or something. Since I have like two Duel Links accounts, one on mobile, one on Steam, because I didn't know how to connect the account. Uh, so I'm just stuck with two accounts for Duel Links, which is a pain. Because like there's no reason to have a multiple Duel Links accounts. Because it's like there's really no point having multiple Duel Links accounts. Like there's no event which requires you to to play with another person where there's hardly any people. There's plenty of people who play Duel Links, so getting multiple accounts is pointless unless you're gonna have one account with a specific deck, which would work if decks don't get upgraded, but they do get upgraded in time. So in the end, you have to spend more time playing Duel Links unless you're gonna card swipe. And then for the best, which I'm thinking of doing, card swiping, because it's like Duel Links is pretty cheap, and they have like a sale right now for older packs. And I really want to play Blackluster Soldier, even though it's such a bad set. I already did my Goki deck thing. Eh, maybe don't do it. Eh. Okay, when it comes to Pokemon, I have a Pokemon bot game both on Twitch and Discord. The Discord bot game there's two, which is Poke2 and Mew, which is okay. You can play against me. I am currently at Alola region there. I I haven't gotten to the 8 badges style thing. It's like Alola's way of finishing the game is just so weird. Like it is Kahuna leaders or whatnot. Very very different. Ugh. Maybe when they do a remake of the Lola region, it's in the future where they have established gyms now, which would be nice because it'll be more which will be more easier to follow around. Uh, There's my Memo, which is another Pokemon bot game. Then again, then again, then again. It's just gonna be quite difficult. Huh. Anyways, Pokemon will keep living on, but the mere fact they remove Ash as a main character really speaks of an end of a generation. Huh. Really speaks the end of a generation. And I have to wait for how long to get a person to play with me in Xenvoerse 2. Oh, excuse me. And I have now 290 followers, which is nice. Uh, uh, I really don't know what to talk about, which is why majority of the time I just, oh my gosh, someone is there in Xenoverse 2. Okay, I'm gonna thank them. I'm gonna be ready. Oh my gosh. Someone was there. I was about to be ready. In the end, they disappeared on me. Okay, what happens? I forgot what happens if something like this happens. Oh well. Back to the waiting game. Thought someone would come and play. They came back. Oh, I think the best build for PvP is strike build because you can do your strike supers and ults mid combo, and majority of time it will stick. Unlike key blast supers, where you need to do stuff to set it up. Oda currently has his Magnus Opus as well. Like, what will he write after One Piece? Literally, what will he write after One Piece? What will he write literally after One Piece? Like, he's been writing One Piece close to 20 years now. Or if it's not 20 years, it's over 20 years. People have lived and died within the printing of One Piece. And they have lived a semi full life. Because like if you died within 20 if you died at 20 years or so, that is half of, like it's like a quarter of a full life, because a full life is like 60 to 80. Oh yeah. But then again, Oda might keep continuing to write One Piece and keep getting paid. But problem is, One Piece is not famous enough to sustain Oda via residuals like Kishimoto with Naruto and Toriyama with Dragon Ball. It's not famous enough. Like, One Piece is famous mostly in Asia countries. But in the United States, like, One Piece is what? But then One Piece is getting a Netflix live adaptation with Oda's full control. So if it sucks, it just means One Piece sucks. If it doesn't suck, it might push people to read the manga. Because watching the anime is a fool's errand now. Because it's like because like the anime has been going on close to 20 years, and that time frame animation has improved. So there's that as well. Attack on Titan's ending is just bad for the fans, and also it's also bad for the people in Attack on Titan. At least one subgroup of people in Attack on Titan. Uh, There used to be two human species on Earth. The other one died, and the rest is playing this game right now. Excuse me. And this will bring me up to, I think this will bring me up to 60k now. 60 to 70k. Still got first place. I'm now gonna go check. I'm gonna go check my score because I'm not 60k. And I'm like 2 days behind the event. Then again, you can finish the event in 1 day. The rest of the days is just to check, are you gonna be within the top 10 or top 1 in the scoreboards or something. Raid ranking, that's the only thing I care about. And I am still at, okay, I'm 79k. Just need to do this about 2 more times. Neat. Once I'm 100k, I'll end the stream. Which is okay with me. Don't know about you guys. Okay, let's check room first. Checking, there's no room. Then again, it is Saturday night, 10 p.m. Most people are either sleeping or partying out. No. Back to waiting. Back to waiting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, someone is there. Someone is there. Why? Can't believe someone is here. Normally it takes like 5 to 20 minutes. Then again, this person might be trying to reach top 1, which is a pretty hard thing to do unless you have a consistent partner. Which means if you're playing this game seriously, you would have at least have two Steam accounts with two Dragon Ball Xenoverse accounts. One is your main account and the other is just there for you to do PvE events like this. It requires you to do this requires you to have another person with you. Which is better, ultimate charge or burst charge? Ultimate charge if your playstyle is like a turret. Burst charge if you are more into melee based combat because you're gonna do some basics, you're gonna do a charge. The charge is too short to maximize ultimate charge. So better just use burst charge. Which means burst charge is best for raid events like this and PvE events. PvE style gameplay. Well, burst charge is best for PvP style gameplay. And the writer slash actor strikes is going strong. And I just realized something. Because the actor strikes and stuff is going strong, it means that our our favorite shows won't get a next season until like 2 to 3 years from now. It'll be similar to House of the Dragon, because like House of the Dragon, they didn't start filming season 2 until this year, which means House of the Dragon at earliest will be at 2023. No, 2024, late 2024, or 2025. Thankfully, there are no one. Thankfully, the way House of Dragons film doesn't make the actors become strike activists or whatnot, become activists because of how the contracts are made. So that's great. But still, other shows, it's gonna take a while. Hmm. And I also just binge The Boys as well. I mostly binge it because I was watching Homelander as a father memes slash clips, which hits close to which hits close to home. Then again, majority of families are broken with single moms, so there's that. Or where fathers are not there because of work and stuff. Excuse me. The writer strikes. Mm, Sometimes I feel like they should strike. Sometimes like why? It's mostly because like writers are in charge of how bad the show is. But then again, there's also the directors as well. Like some shows can be so bad because of pool handling of the directors. Like look what happened with the Witcher. The reason why the Witcher was so good was because Henry Cavill pushed hard as a fan to make it good, and they just kicked him out because the writers slash directors didn't want him to be in the show anymore. Okay, let's check. Ser- Search a room. All regions. There's none. There's none. Then create a room. Then it's time to wait. Hope for the best, unless that Chinese one, but you think it's Dragon or something, is the one who goes in the room again. And it's yes, the dragon one guy. Hmm. Who would win in a battle of popular thing is like Pokemon such is so big, but it's like it's a kids thing, teens thing, then adult thing. Oh my, is that person going as a Super Saiyan God or evolve or something? No, Super Saiyan Blue evolve or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan? Because it's like they keep transforming every so often. Huh. Like Saiyaman. I think I'm 100,000 now, or at least 90,000. I'm gonna go check. And once I'm just gonna end the stream, or I'll just do something else like do some parallel quests and stuff for this character, or actually make a Namekian character. Which is the best build for Namekian? Ski base or strike base? Again, 100. I know the person been grind. The person grinding with me is now 6th place now. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. They really need to make an Android 17 slash Super 17 key, because he's like the only Android besides Imperfect Cell to not be in Super 17, unless Super 17 already has a customized key or whatnot. Hmm. I really wish we can get access to fifth form as an awoken skill for freezer race characters. I should get Kaioken Kamehameha over 10 times Kamehameha. Or this was like, because the 10 times is just too long for the charge thing. I have to use items. It's been a while.
すごいじゃないか。
I have to double check if it's 100k instead of something more like 200k or something.
さあ今から特別授業を始めるわ。みんな張り切っていくわよ。
Yep, it is 100.
ようこそ。
Hmm, hmm. This will be annoying. I am gonna create a new Namekian character. And I have to make a Namekian character because I have this great ape costume that I want to use. Ah, Oh, it's pupil. There we go. There we go. Uh, Namekians are named after. What are Namekians named after? Then I'll try to make a pun. Namekian naming theme. I know pickles based off an instrument. Mm, okay. There's canas. Or words for a snail. Okay, don't know what name to pick. What do I pick for a name? It's just the naming pun is either snails or snails as slugs or musical instruments. Goom Goom. Because after Gumi from was based on a snail. Goom Goom. Okay, I'm just gonna look for Tagalog word for snail because that's what I use for my Freezer Race character. Intang Kati, Bala, Kohol are our top translations to snails. Hmm. Okay, this is not helping me. Okay, what's a Philippine national instrument? I'll just pick one. Tumpong, palendag, tonggale, tulale, tambuli, bodlong, butting, a bow with single hamstring. Oh, wait, they might be unknown. Better get six. There's no film. I mean, you should know. Kalintang, Bandura, Viewful. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Koi, Gambang, Kubing. I'll go with Kubing. Kubing. That's your name. And the reason why he looks like this, this is I newly made this character, so I don't know. Is this Ki Blast Super or Strike Super? I do not know what is the best build. I think they're pretty balanced for it, but I'm not sure. I'll mute myself here now.
べてが変わる。さあ、綺麗な花火が上がりますよ。何くうわ
何者かが、大きな力が、悪の心を持つ者が近づいています。はい。ナメック星に住む者の知恵と力の証、希望の玉、ドラゴンボールだけは渡してはなりません。
でも僕たちだけでは。
正しい心を持った強き者。信じましょう。我々ナメック星人の力を見せる時が来たのです。
最長老様、
一件報告あり。状況把握、引き続き調査されたし。
ちょっと待て
なんですかいきなり。
例の超重要人物、お前に決まったぞい。さっさと戻ってこい。
合格を聞いてすぐどっか行っちゃったけど、なんだかんだで
んにちは。
どうした？ん？
雑魚が何人増えようが結果は一緒だ。
おめえ力貸してくれんのか？
これでいいかの？おい、わしらの声が聞こえとるか？
私たちは時の巣からこういう風にあなたにアドバイスを送るからね。
せっかくの初登場シーンはえらくしばらんかったが、その話は一旦後回しじゃの。この歴史は本当なら悟空とピッコロが二人がかりでラディッツを倒すところじゃが、
そのラディッツが本来の歴史より数段強くなっちゃったみたいね。
悟空たちがとどめをさせるようにラディッツを倒す。
貴様、何をする！
今だ。
I already did the story mode, and repeating it again is a bit tedious. And I really don't really care much about the story modes in the verse 2 as much. Once you do it once, you're okay. Yeah. Okay, let's check. I just made the account. Not made the account. I just created the CAC. Let's see if I can do. Hmm. Well, this gives you a guaranteed Dragon Ball. We can barely tell the difference. Mm. Oh. Hi.
スカウターを使えば隠れている敵も探せるぞい。
I have school now, so it's a bit tedious because of school. Yep. Yep, you missed that Entei. But then again, no one caught. I tried to put a Pokeball and didn't catch. So it doesn't matter anyways. They are hard to catch because they have like a low catch rate. The only other Pokemon that comes close would be Beldum. Beldum's the only Pokemon that comes close to having as slow as a catch rate as the legendary Pokemon. So any wild Beldum's so hard to catch, so hard to catch. And the Pokemon, but you only get like one chance each, so it's gonna be so annoying. Hmm.
そこにおる敵は全て倒したようじゃの。また何者かがこっちに向かってるぞ。この木は。どうしたクリリン。ちょっとなまってるんじゃないか。そんなことないっすよ。なんなら試してみますか。お前と戦うのも久しぶりだな。俺が手加減はなしか。行くぞ。ほっほっほ。ちょうどいい。お前さんも林田の修行に混ぜてもらい。そういや天津飯さん、ダンチさんはお元気ですか。彼女のことを俺に聞かれて困る。どうだクリリン、俺と一勝負するか。お手柔らかにお願いしますよ、ヤムチャさん。
By the looks of it, strike-based characters are just they are better in 1v1, not multiple. It's gonna be hard, especially since Namekians are one of the few races where you can start dipping your character, start dipping the points into health. But then that's mostly available for male Majins. Yeah. Oh, someone just invited me to a thing. Hmm. Okay, can you even play in this character? If yes, oh well, if not. Legendary Pokemon have extremely low catch rate. The best balls for them is like the timer ball. The best ball to catch a legendary Pokemon is the timer ball, a dusk ball, or quick ball if you're a timer ball is a Pokeball that the longer the Pokemon is there in the game, the more it catches. Like for every 10 turns, increases the chance of catching it by 10% or something. By the sixth turn, is equal to an Ultra Ball or something. But I don't think you can catch it here. I don't think it's available in the bot. I don't think it's available in the bot to catch it. The timer ball was introduced at Gen 3. But when it was introduced, it was practically useless, if I recall. Because it's better to just use an Ultra Ball over a timer ball. Because the maximum catcher of our timer ball at Gen 3 was an Ultra Ball. But later gens, I think starting Gen 4 or Gen 5, is when the timer ball became actually useful. Oh, this weird dance gives plus 20% to all attack stats or something for like 20 seconds. And it's free. It's a free buff because I don't have to use a key bar for it. Yep, but I have to do a dance. So it's not that good in PvP because the dance takes too long. Oh my gosh, why is it failed? Oh, must be because I wasn't able to join in. Because like, I don't think my character can join in quests yet. I think that's why it failed. Because my character can't join in raid events like that yet. Maybe that's why. Okay, here it is. Oh, oh, I can't do events yet. Sad. Oh, Piccolo's not even there yet. Sad. And that background noise is my mom. Nimaga used to have ni something money as their name instead of Nimaga. Ay ay.
待ってたわ。 もうすでに知っているかもしれないけど、混沌と TV がジャックされる事件があったの。
I'll mute myself again.
それじゃあ早速始め。おっと、お客さんだ。彼にも見せてあげないとね。ここまでだ。ふう。違うよ。ここから始まるんだ。誰も見たことのない歴史とのつながりが。じゃんはっ。それじゃあ新しい歴史の旅に出発だ。
新しい歴史とつながることができる。一体何を意味しているのかしら。
混沌と TV がジャックされた映像を見て、あの時何があったのか。父さんと悟空さんのフュージョン。でもそれが新しい歴史。俺には何が何だか。
あそこには簡単には行けないはず。まさかね。
こんにちは、トランクスです。皆さん、ヒーロー投票へのご参加ありがとうございました。
新たな歴史改変の話。
ナッパとベジ。
また雑魚が一匹増えやがる。
俺たちに助立ちするつもりか。
お前は奴らが言っていたナメック星人。この際誰だっていい。悟空が帰ってくるまであいつを食い止めるぞ。そんなガキのことはもう放っておけ。俺たちがあいつを抑える。
抑えるだと遊んでやっているだけだ。
じっくり一匹ずつ潰してやるぜ。
ベジータめ、なんちゅう悪人面をしとるんじゃ。
このすごいけど懐かしい木は。
奴しかいない孫悟空だ。任せやがって。
でもなんだかおかしくないか。さっきから近づいてくる気配がないぞ。それに悟空のそばにいるこの邪悪な木は。
何者かが悟空を足止めしているようじゃな。このままでは全員やられてしまうぞ。仕方ない。隙を見て悟空のところに向かうんじゃ。
戦いぶりはたっぷり見せてもらったぜ。なあお前、俺と一緒に来ると思うか。宇宙を気ままにさすらって好きな星をぶっ壊し、うまいものを食い、うまい酒に入れる。こんな楽しい生活はないぜ。お前もしけた面してねえか。もっと楽しいことを探してみたらどうだ。
おらになってはいかんぞ。おやつの木は邪悪そのものじゃ。
そのつもりはない。あばしねえ。
どういうわけだかオラにそっくりだ。
俺とカカロットが似てんのも無理はない。俺たち使い捨ての下級戦士はタイプが少ないからな。だが俺はただの下級戦士で終わりはしない。いずれ全てを俺にひざまずかせてみせる。
聞こえますか？今そちらに俺のパートナーが向かっています。ターレスは侮れない相手です。力を合わせて倒してください。
まあ今回はこんなところか。
追ってください。
なんてパワーだ。お前ってやつは消えた。なんだったんだあいつは。
わざわざ何しに来やがった、カカロット。まさかこの俺たちを倒すためなどというくだらんジョークを言いに来たんじゃないだろう。
ピッコロ天津飯やめて。神様、
戦闘力がどんどん上がってやがる。ナッパー、お前はそいつをとっとと倒せ。魔漢交散砲。許さんぞ死ねギャリックホー。何？
ゾンビだ。なんてパワーだ。お前ってやつオザルク、オザルの化け物。
いいことを教えてやろう。大猿になったサイヤ人は戦闘力が人間の時の10倍にもなるのだ。
そうちっちゃんを踏み潰して殺したのも武道会場をぶっ壊した化け物ってのもこのオラだったんか。
そばまでザルザルに変身させちゃったのね。僕らに足止めがこんなところに効いてくるなんて。
サイヤ人の潜在能力はとてもないぞ。
でも彼らを倒さなきゃ歴史を元に戻すことができないわよ。
よし、そういう時はサッと撃破じゃ。まずはナッパを倒してしまえ。
あいつ大猿になってやがるなんて。だが奴の尻尾を切れば元に戻る。ご飯あいつの尻尾を切るぞ。はい。おめえたち。
尻尾を切るのはあのチビたちに任せればよかろう。お前は大猿に隙を作るんじゃ。
そう強いなんてもんじゃないぜ。
せめて父親の隣で死なせてやろうか。俺は優しいんだ。
お前なんかに負けるもんか。
所詮貴様らがこの俺に戦いを挑んだのが間違いだったのだ。
よし。
ちくしょう！俺の尻尾！
訓練の成果が出てきたな。
Okay, what do we know? Is that if you make a new character, it automatically does not give you access to the raid battles. People can still invite you, but if you do a raid, it's considered a fail by the looks of it. Is there maintenance or something? But then it's like 2 hours already. Has there been another hour and you can only play online for 1 hour unless you re-log in? But then again, I don't have access to the online server yet. You need to defeat the Frieza Saga at least. Or at least part your way to the Frieza Saga because you need to fly. Might need to redesign the Namekian character because look at the skin tone. The face at least matches the hands, but the part of the forehead doesn't match. Oh wow. Which means I have to waste a Dragon Ball to remake this character. I am missing only one Dragon Ball now. Yep. Is delivering milk. Extremely tedious. The Namek missions are the most tedious, but they're the only ones that gives actual use until the time egg thing.
ナメック星人の皆様、こんにちは。早速ですが、ドラゴンボールを渡してください。
敵がドラゴンボールを狙っています。お願いします。どうか守ってください。
私の力だけでは守れない。力を貸してくれ。
私の言うことに従っていただけないと殺しますよ。ドラゴンボールを渡すぐらいなら死を選ぶというわけですか。
The horrible beeping sound. Ay, ay. feel sick and tired. Then again, that's life. I'm gonna end this now. I'm just gonna go sleep soon. I'm gonna go sleep now. Let's check. We have to. I'll just end it here. Bye, guys.